Hello everybody, so today I will be explaining to you on the answer scheme for the revision that I have given to you in Google Classroom lah. So for those that are not in my Google Classroom, I think I've uploaded it in my Google site, but if I haven't, I'll do it later after I finish doing this video lah. Okay, so yeah, so let's go on to the first set of questions, and question number 1 is on dimensional analysis. So is this equation dimensionally correct or not? So show your solution. So we have v equal to u plus at square. We know that the rule clearly states that it should, all three of this should have equal dimension for it to be dimensionally correct. Okay, so if we only look at these two here, we can say that it is dimensionally correct. However, if we look at this side here, it is unknown, so we have to try and solve and see whether they are equal ataupun tidak. Okay, so sekarang ni kita akan consider just a v dengan at square, and we know that velocity is meter per second, so that is length per second time t negative 1 equal to the acceleration. So acceleration is meter per second square, so that is t negative 2. T is time, so that is just capital T square. Alright, so remember you only have m, L, and T. So all this correspond to kilogram, meter, and seconds lah. So just do not forget these three dimensions. Okay. And if we simplify this, we will get something like this. And then for this side, we will have L here, t square here, over t square here. Okay, so this can be cancelled, and we are left with L t negative 1 equal to L. So since they are not equal, they're basically dimensionally incorrect lah. So we can just directly write here dimensionally incorrect. Oh my god, that doesn't look right. Okay, so just make sure to write down that it is dimensionally incorrect, so because that is what the question wants. Okay, so if you just write it up till here, kita tidak boleh bagi markah, so you have to explain them. Write this one dimensionally incorrect, basically state whether it is dimensionally correct ataupun tidak. Okay, so that is on question number 1. So I'm gonna combine question 1 and 2 in one video. And second question, so this is on still on chapter 1, vector. Okay, so this is a vector. A hiker begins a 2-day trip by first walking 25 kilometers due southeast from her car. So assuming this is the 25 kilometer here. Okay, and then they check up on the second day, she walks 40 kilometer in the direction 60 degrees. So roughly it would be, I guess, somewhere here. 60 kilometers is a bit further, so you can somehow just put it there lah. Okay, so we have to draw the axis lah. You don't necessarily have to draw it, tapi this is just for you to it helps you to determine the angle di mana. Okay, so I'm gonna put it here. So this is gonna be 45 degree, this is 60 degree, and this is, I would write this as y1. This is displacement on the second day lah. Okay, so now we are asked to determine the components of the hiker's displacement on the first and second days. So basically kita perlu cari y1 x, y1 y. Okay, similar to this one, we have to cari dia punya component. So y2 x, y2 untuk component y. Okay, so it depends on whether you want to do it in table format ataupun tidak. Just make sure you have everything lah. So for the x component, we have y1x, which is equal to y1 cosine 45 degree, where y1 is equal to 25 kilometer. Okay, so dapat berapa? I haven't actually calculated. I've just finished up the step by step, just the final answer. Saya tidak kira sebab I expect my students to give me the final answer. So this is 17.68 meter. Oh no, we use kilometer. And then for the y component, it is y1y. So it is pointing down, it's gonna be negative y1 sine 45 degree. So this is this is negative 25 sine 45 degree. So dapat 45 degree. You will get negative 17.68 kilometer. Okay, so it's just negative 0.68 kilometer. Negative 17, sorry. Okay, so to do the same thing, just do the same thing for the displacement on the second day. So this is going to be y2 cos 60 degree. So if you still have problem determining which angle should we use, I mean which sine ka cos ka yang kita perlu guna, please let me know lah, sebab this is very basic and you have to be able to understand macam mana kita choose, kita guna cos ataupun sine. Alright, so this one is 40 cos 60 degree, that is gonna be 20 kilometer. And then just flip it, I mean just change the cos pergi sine untuk y component. So this is y2 positive because it is pointing upwards. And this one's gonna be 40 sine 60, right? 40 sine 60 degree. So this is equal to 34.64 kilometer. Okay, right, so this is the components of the hiker's displacement on the first and second day. So this is the first day, this is the first day, this is the second day lah. Next, we have to determine the magnitude of the hiker's displacement. Okay, so the hiker's displacement is just the magnitude of the hiker's displacement is just the magnitude yang selalu kita cari untuk forces tu. Okay, so this is gonna be y equal to y1 square plus y2 square root there. Okay, so this is Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so sekarang ni kita perlu carilah apa nilai y1 dengan y2 tu. So y1, you have to do the same thing with y2 nanti. So y1 is y1x square plus y1y square. Okay, so this is how you find the magnitude. Okay, so ini kamu akan dapat let me just calculate it. It's 25 kilometer. Okay, y2 pula kamu akan dapat kiraan, I mean just write down this here as well. 20 square plus 34.64 square. So you'll get 40 kilometer on the second day. Okay. Oh, actually, it's given. So why did I calculate it that way? I'm sorry, I didn't realize it. Okay, so basically the displacement for the first and second day is given, which is 25 kilometer and 40 kilometer. That's why tadi tu kita dapat jawapan yang sama. So this is 25, this is 40. So this is actually wasting our time. So you don't have to do it that way because this already has its value. We just have to find this bit here, which is the hypotenuse ataupun the C here. Okay, so C, this is A, this is B. Remember that one too? So dari sini, kita just perlu substitute lah. This is 25, this is 40 square, so just square root there. Okay, I didn't realize that when I was explaining in the class. Okay, tapi jawapan dia is 47.17 kilometer. Okay, so that is the magnitude of the hiker's displacement for the trip lah. Alright. Alright, so that is for question number 1 and question number 2.